Hi, everybody. I want to talk about our MS stereo setup here in beautiful Trinity Methodist Church in Opelika with a gorgeous concert grand. We're sticking with those concert grands, but this time it's a Baldwin. This is the SD-10, I believe it's right, SD anyway. And this is a full concert grand piano, and Lou's going to be playing it for us. What I wanted to show you was the mic setup, and first, just to give you some perspective of where the mic is in relationship to the piano. So that's why I'm showing you this wide shot here right now. We have two microphones. One is this bottom one called the side mic because it faces to the sides of the piano. You see what I'm saying? I showed this in an earlier video and it wasn't clear at all. This microphone is turned sideways to the piano, so it's picking up the room. This microphone on top is called the mid mic, and it's aimed directly at the piano. And then we combine the two, and we'll have some more information about all that later. Here you can see the mic setup pretty well, I think. What we have are two AEA microphones. The bottom one is their beautiful flagship AEA R44C. And this is a copy of the famous RCA 44BX from about 1938-39 era. And above it is a new microphone from them called the N8. It's part of their Nuvo series. And interestingly enough, both of these microphones are ribbon microphones, and they both have the same ribbon inside. Obviously, the design on this one is internally, the rest of it is different, but there's some amazing similarities, but there are also some amazing differences. Wes Dooley, who is the head of AEA, founder and grand poobah, suggested this particular setup for me. I already had the 44, and he said, you know, if you added the N8 in an MS stereo configuration, that'd be killer. Well, we've been experimenting with it, and he's right. It really, really is good, and you're going to get to hear it in a minute. One mention here about the stands. The 44 is a heavyweight. I'm sure it's the heaviest microphone commonly available on the market. Weighs almost 8 pounds. I mean, it's a brute. Trying to put it on a regular stand is about the scariest thing in the world because, number one, it's expensive. It's not designed to be dropped. It's not designed to be beaten up or anything else. So you want it on something really sturdy. And I'm using what's called a C-stand or a Century stand. And this is something that's very common in the movie industry and video industry. It's a very, very rugged stand used to hold lights and just about anything you can think of. Broad stance, almost impossible to turn over. And to mount the microphone, I've used, tell you what I'll do, I'll show you what I did here. I used what's called a Knuckle Grip. And this is a clamp that's used by grips in the movie industry. And all I did was just screw a regular pipe, you know, that you would use on a small desk stand. And trust me, you don't ever want to do that with this. This mic is heavy. And then in here, you just simply slide it into one of the receiver holes in the clamp. If I can get it, there we go. And then bring it to approximately where you want it and get it more or less lined up. Yep, that's level. And Bob's your uncle. And that makes for a really versatile setup. It's easy to manipulate, easy to move around, things of that nature. So anyway, and the thing is, you want to make sure that the two microphones are positioned one right over the other in the center, both this way and this way. And that's about it. Oh, one last thing. MS stereo is the reason I'm using this technique is MS stereo works beautifully with two entirely different types of microphones. Now, these happen to be both ribbon mics, but I could have a shotgun mic up here, a regular cardioid. I could have a big Neumann U87. I could have a small diaphragm condenser. It could be, even an Omni works, but not so well. The bottom mic, the side mic, it is absolutely imperative that this be a true figure-8 microphone. That is, it picks up this way, but not this way. It picks up in a figure-8, a loop out here and a loop out there. You can use some other kind of microphone, but it won't be MS stereo. It'll be something else. So anyway, that's the name of this tune, and we're going to rock and roll with it. Lou's going to play some. Thanks for watching.